Hey kids, it's video number 2 today. We're doing Fort Hill. I went up there the other day, took some videos. I'll tag it onto this video here. This is what we're going to paint today. Wicked easy. It's one of the prettiest places on Cape Cod. I love it up there. Fort Hill. It's in East Ham, right past Orleans. We're going to go over the brushes step by step. Wicked easy. My standard brushes. This one here is a big brush. I love this brush. I set a new setup today because I didn't like the one last week. I'm not sure I like this one either, but we're gonna get through it. Because I got Max behind me, that's Max. This is the medium brush, little red guy. The baby brush, the little baby brush. Oh, and I got a woodpecker brush just for fun. You're gonna love this brush. Those are the brushes. 6 primary colors. We added a little orange today. These are acrylic paints. I'm gonna get one of the bottles to show you what kind they are if you wanna buy them at Michael's. This got white, red, yellow, blue, black, and a tiny bit of orange. Special orange, yellow redneck orange, but not that orange. So hang in there, we're gonna get this thing going. Kind of a weird setup because I'm hanging over here to get in front, but this is the stuff I buy at Michael's. It's acrylic paints, it's kind of liquidy, but it's wicked good. I really love this stuff. Sometimes it's hard to get, they run out so fast. I don't know if the tariffs are hurting them or what. I use a little tape today too. And important, happy juice, gotta have the happy juice. Oh my God. I didn't use tape when I did this one, but I'm gonna do it today just because you get some ideas and techniques how to do it. I got a piece of tape, one piece of tape. I'm looking where the horizontal line is. It's not halfway, it's maybe like a third or something. So I'll try to do a straight line about here. That works for me. I get the tape on here. I try to get it all the way in the back, easy to pull off later. If you watched the first video with the woodpecker, that's what we did. So, we're gonna paint. I'm gonna start with a big brush. I'm gonna sit and do this. I got a stand tonight, I got an event tonight, and I had one last night, so I'm a little groggy. I'm gonna start with yellow paint. We're doing that happy sunset sky. Right across. Oh, I should have had music today. I gotta work on that. I can hum, I usually do. People get aggravated when I do it. I just got white paint. I mean, yellow paint. Oh my God, you can tell I had a rough night. I'll wipe it off, take a little white. The key is you want to blend it away. Like your 401k. Because yellow and blue turn green, so I like to get some white in here to make it really blendy. That'll work. A lot of white. Did I mention white? Oh, this is going to be a nutty one, I feel it already. Got a busy week this week. I'm going to take a little white and a tiny bit of blue. So now I can do some blue up here. I want to blend it into the white, but not into the yellow, because it'll turn green. But you can do whatever you want. Some people like green skies. I don't know. It's art. You create anything you want. It's all about a feeling. Oh, I like it. A little more blue, a little more white. Blend it. Oh, that's a lot of blue. Holy shit. So that's all right. I'll just take some white and unblend it on the bottom. I just try stuff and play with it till you like it. Just paint. Sometimes I just rough it out a little bit. Oh, that's so blendy. This feels so good. I love touching canvas. It's so cool. So that's the beginning of our sky anyways. I don't want to go too fast, but I don't want to keep you watching the video for 7 hours. There's a lot of people on videos, YouTube and TikTok and everything that does this. And they're all really, really good. I'm not here to show you I'm good. I'm here to show you that you are good. Because anybody can do this if you follow it. So let me get my other brush, and I'm gonna pause it for a second. I forgot the water cup here, so I had to go get one. I got a water cup. Oh, I had it on pause too long. Look what happened. I gotta get more of those. So I'm gonna try to make that pretty sunset thing. I'm gonna take my medium brush. I always put it flat on the side. I don't know if you can see that. That's flat like the world. Little orange. And this is where you gotta be brave. You can't be careful. It's just whatever happens, happens. Just kind of streak it across, go all the way. And I'm gonna do a little red on the bottom because I like red. Same thing, just scrub it across so it's kind of sketchy. A little more red. And sometimes, whatever happens, happens. I just go right across. Then I kind of rub it right into the blue a little bit. Because that's what the sky really looks like during a sunset or a sunrise. Nobody ever gives sunrise credit, so it's just as pretty. I guess nobody's up that early, that's probably why. Oh, a little red up here. This is kind of streaky, you don't want to do too much. And we get the sides here. That's the beginning of a sunset. I don't know if you can see that all right. It's the beginnings of a sunset. Sometimes, one time in band camp, I take a little yellow, you just get a little brighter here in the middle. Oh yeah, I love that yellow stuff. Yellow's a very transparent paint. It doesn't cover things very well, but it's good to tickle some on like that. I'm gonna put that in the water. I can't reach the camera. That's my sky. I'm gonna add little clouds though. I take that dirty medium brush, then I'm gonna try to make a blue, an orange, and white. It kind of makes a bluish orangey gray. Because orange and blue are opposite colors. All opposite colors make gray. Everybody knows black and white. I'll add a little white to it just for a little lighter. That's pretty ugly. I like ugly sometimes. So I got this color. It kind of looks gray. Blue and orange. Add a little white so it's not wicked dark. Flat on the side. All clouds toward the bottom are wicked tiny. So it's just giving the illusion there's a little cloud down here. I could have made it darker so you could see it, but I didn't. Maybe a tiny bit. Ooh, that's really dark. Oh, that's really dark. It's all right, it's gonna be. There we go, some little, tiny little, happy little clouds. And as you go higher up, you're gonna make them a little bit bigger. Well, my clouds are always flat on the bottom. This is the way I do it. That's a little bit bigger here. Maybe a big one up here, but it's gonna be flat on the bottom. You just kind of tickle it away. Keep it flat, horizontal, whatever word works. I'm gonna add a little white to the top of these things. It will be good. That's kind of my clouds here. I'll throw in the water. I gotta get one more of these. This is serious business. Serious business. I'm back. I had to get one more of these things. These are going down smooth, I tell you. I'm gonna pull the tape off. The only reason I use the tape, because it helps make a straight line. I didn't use it on here because I just do things fast and sloppy. But sometimes people are really anal and they want it to be nice and straight. So there's your straight line. And I can always play with the sky a little bit more. I might add a sun. Oh, I can't see. There we are. All right, medium brush. I didn't clean it, just wipe it off. I'm gonna try to make the ocean here, and I'm just gonna go along this flat line here. I'll take some blue and some black. All oceans in the background are always dark. I'm just making a really thin line if I can. Sometimes my hand shakes, but it's all right. Wicked thin line, just a little black and blue. As long as it's dark, it'll work. You can use pure black actually, but I like the blue in there just so I know it's an ocean. Right along the line here. And it's really thin. This is really ocean in the background. You can barely see it. I hope I don't forget nothing. I really like this place. Fort Hill in Eastham. Freaking gorgeous spot. Great views all year, even in the winter when everything's dead. It looks beautiful. Sometimes I go up there and just like veg out. It's so cool. There's a lot of cool spots on the Cape. Like a lot of people know about that one. There's signs on the highway and everything, but there's some really cool spots that you may not know about. We're gonna do those too. Oh, I got kind of a straight line. I'm gonna go kind of fast here because I don't want to bore you. That's my ocean. That's it. I'm gonna wash it off, wipe it off. And I got a little blue still left in here. I'll take some white. Yeah, I'm just gonna I could have used a big brush here. Kind of the whole thing, kind of light blue, white, all over it. Messy. This is where the water's gonna be later. Sometimes I got just white, but there's enough blue in here to give it that blue tint. I'm just going all over the place. You can do as much as you want, as little as you want, it doesn't matter. Because we're gonna cover it all with some ugly color. I feel like I want to get a tiny bit of red. Oh, just a tiny bit, and down here. Maybe a tiny more. Just play with it till you like it. Some kind of pink color. That works. Then I get a tiny little blue. It makes it look so pretty. It's horizontal, that's the key. Water's always flat, no matter where you are. Flat, like the world. Oh boy. There's a lot of little steps to this thing, so I don't know how smooth it's gonna go today, but I'm gonna try my best. I got a lot of white. Put some over here too, why not? Keep it straight. Oh boy. Trying to be nice today. It's hard because I say so many goofy things, but I don't want to offend everybody again. I got a brush hair right here. That happens, you just pull it off. Happy accidents. Oh, there it came back. It's like a bumblebee, it won't leave. There's another one. What the heck? Where are these coming from? Anything in that van could happen. I put all my supplies in a van, it's crazy. You got a lot of brush hairs on here, that's weird. There's another one. Maybe it's the same one. This keeps coming back. I got all these really light blendy colors in here. And that's kind of it. I got underneath the water here, I'm gonna skip a little space. This is probably like a ½ inch. I'm gonna start doing some ugly gray, put some black and blue together. I don't like just using straight black because it's ugly. I'll make a line here. Oh boy, put some paint on here to make it easy. Wicked thin line though, we're in the distance now. It's gonna be in the distance. Here we go. Right across. That's pretty good. I'm gonna skip a little spot and just do another little line here. Pretty close to it. Sometimes it's really close. And these are gonna be kind of your marshy things in the background. I gotta get this darker here. There we go. Notice how perfect I'm not trying to be, because it's art. And if you go to Fort Hill, it doesn't look exactly like this. I like to change things up. I always say, see it the way it is, see it better than it is, and make it that way. So I think I'm gonna switch to the big brush so we can move along here. But this is important right here. Oh God, these are good today. So all this green stuff you see on the painting, I'll bring it up closer. I start with black and a little blue first. There is no light without dark. So I do all the dark stuff first and try to keep it looking flat. That's why I use the big brush. I use this so it goes a little faster, but I got to keep it flat. And I just try to make it flat. I don't know another word. So we got those lines in here, a little skinny one here. Wherever you want to do this, you don't have to go by a picture or anything else, or if you do this one, you can change it up any way you want to. Little alligator head here, come down. It's all dark and ugly. That'll work. Here's one. Sometimes they cross, you never know. Just kind of make it up. We're gonna come down here. Some kind of weird shape. I get some black in here. That's a big, now put a little island in here. But this is where you're talking about being flat on the bottom here. Flat on the bottom. If you make it too roundy, it just doesn't look right. I'm gonna get all black in here, that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe a little skinny little thing here. Very skinny, connects. And I know I got a big pond down here, or puddle, whatever you wanna call it. Right here. We just go with that. I want to get another little something over here, but it's all this ugly black down here. Ugly black. Ooh, that's a lot of black. Ooh, shit. When you put it on the side, you can really get straight lines. You can make whatever you want. Sometimes you got to put it on thick because these canvas are made in China, and they don't always take paint well. China. I'm so nervous with all this tariff news. Stuff's going to start disappearing. I know in Michael's the shelves seem a little lighter than they used to be. So I start ordering some of the paint ahead of time because I'm afraid it's going to either go way up in price or disappear. I don't know which. So I'm going to just make up some stuff over here. I like the alligator head thing. There we go. Might do one skinny line here and just put it all in. So let me just fill this up with black and I'll come right back to it. Oh, this is awkward. Hey, I'm back, I think. So I got most of the black in here, just come in weird design so it looks marshy. And all the light colors in the back make it look real because the light would be shining down on the water. It's very light, glary, reflection-y. So all I did is I wiped off that medium brush. And there's sand dunes way in the back here. I just use pure white paint. Sometimes the brush is dirty, so it's not gonna be pure white, but it's kind of in here. If I hit the marsh or something, I'm not gonna freak out because it's art. I never worry about this. Yeah, that's kind of cool. We put a little white in here. We're gonna make those sand dunes in a second. I'm gonna jump to the baby brush real quick so I can make a little. First, I'll do the sun. Butt end of the brush. I dip it into the white. So it's gonna be a tiny little sun. I'll put it right here, right here. That's it. It's a tiny little sun. That's all you need. You don't need a lot. Something giving light. It's a sunset. It's going away. As you know, on a sunset, right before it disappears over the horizon line, sometimes, very rarely, if you're lucky, you can see it turns green just for like a half a second. So I always look for that if I'm ever near a sunset. And my granddaughters were obsessed with finding it, and they were in Florida, and they got all excited one day because they saw it. But it's really true. It actually happens. It's a weird thing. So this is ocean right here. So I roll up a baby brush to a little point, and I'm just going to barely touch it and just kind of tickle very little. Sometimes less is gooder. And that's even thick, but I'm going to go with it. So it kind of makes it look like that reflection-y stuff on the water. You can see it. That's kind of cool where we're at now. Oh God, another one's gone. I'm going to get another one of these, and then we're going to start working on the grass here, and I'll make the little sand dunes. It's so easy, wicked easy. I got to go get one of these. Hang in there, kids. Here we go. I am so happy now. I got a refill. But I got the medium brush, just kind of wiped it off. It doesn't matter if it's on here. I take a little black paint. We're making the top of the sand dunes. They're going to look like sand dunes when you do this. Always flatten the side. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm just barely going to kind of poke it on this white we did. And kind of bring some of it down. Speckly chit, I call it, speckly chit. It's just going to look sand dune. And these are pretty big sand dunes. In real life, you can barely see them. But it's one of the pretty things way in the background. And sometimes the sun just barely catches it. It's amazing. So I'm just putting some speckly black in here. We'll do this all the way across. Kind of get the idea what it looks like. We're going to add a little tiny bit of yellow to that later so it looks grassy. Happy grass. Sometimes it gets messy all the way down here. Sand dunes are full of that growth and life. There's a big one here. So I'll go right across here. I like this because we'll make that bright there. There we go. Randomly, just get some happy grass. And they are hilly, so you can put this wherever you want it. And I'm going kind of quick here, but I just want you to get the idea. It's not how good I can do, it's how good you can do. And that's my goal, is to get everybody painting, but to be good at it and realize it's not that hard. Once you practice a little bit and learn a few techniques, and what it does, like so relaxing for the mind and everything, is crazy. If everybody painted, it'd be a beautiful world, I'll tell you that. And you'd appreciate nature a lot more, because you see things, you go, oh wow, that's a fan brush right there. It's crazy how it works. A little darker in here. Yeah, but. So these are going to become happy sand dunes way in the back. That's it. I got black on here, so I'm going to put it in the water. Give it a rest. And I want this black, these dark marshy areas to dry. It works better when it's dry. Sometimes when I'm doing a live event, I have to slow down just so I know it has to have some dry time in there to make it work. So I'm going to let it dry for a little bit and have myself a happy juice. Kind of glad I put it on pause because I just spilt the water all over the place. What a mess. Sometimes the happy juice has an impact here. But we're going to make all that happy grass. I just cleaned the medium brush and wiped it off pretty good. Paper towel, person next to you, whatever works. A little yellow paint. I'm just going to start it here to give you an idea how this works. But we go to all the green area. This one I'm just going to brush over later, but I'm just going to kind of poke it. So you get that speckly looking grass on top. See how that works? I will go across the whole thing here. When I'm under the sun, I always want it to be a little brighter. Here's the sun, so it's going to be really bright here. Really bright here. And it works best when the paint dries. I try to let it dry, but I have no patience. I want to get in and paint again. So under the sun is going to be the brightest spots there. And I'm just going to poke this whole thing, all of it. I'll save this for the woodpecker brush down here. And sometimes I go over and get some really highlights where the sun would be hitting it, and it makes it look, you can see it on this one here, kind of little extra light there. So I'm gonna take this, tap it off. I just see a little speckly shit all the way. And I go pretty close to the bottom. So I'm gonna come back with a little black on the bottom, make our reflections into the water here. Well, I just, all of this, you just kind of poke it. Takes a little time, but it does work better dry. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I don't know why I'd be in a hurry, but it seems like I am sometimes. I take a hair dryer to it. That works wonders. Actually, I never use a hair dryer because I have very little hair, but I can use it when I'm painting. It's kind of nice to have. So I'm just gonna go ahead and poke all of this, and I'll show you what that looks like, and we'll come back and check it out and see where we're at. Kind of weird talking to an empty face. There I am. Hey kiddos, I'm back. So I went ahead and I poked all the green. I call it speckly chit. But you want some of the black kind of come through, and I put right about extra yellow with the sun right in the middle where it'd be hitting it. And I'm gonna add a little reflection thing here. I'm gonna try to do this. I didn't clean this brush, the medium brush, wipe it off. Make a little black paint. I don't know if I can hold it and do it. Maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna go underneath each one, right? Say right here, a little black. Oh, a little more black. It's always dark on the bottom. Just the way it is. So I got black on here, and I'm just gonna very, very lightly tickle just a little bit down. And that's a lot. Straight down. It looks reflection-y. And that's a big one here, but these are just tiny up here. Sometimes you can use a baby brush, but I'm being brave today. I'm just gonna take that black paint right across this. However, whatever happens, happens. And I'm gonna tickle it down just a little teeny bit. Very little. It's gonna look like it's reflected into the water, if you see that. I guess I'll do it in all of them. Takes a little while, but I gotta set it down. My arm doesn't work. So this one right here, get some black so I get it wet. It has that dark bottom. It makes it look marshy. And barely tickle it straight down. Don't get crooked. Don't get crooked. Make it look like that hairy stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's big hair right here. Some here. Some here. And we're gonna do this bottom section with the woodpecker brush. I love that part. That little streaky stuff. And this is probably more than I should be doing, but I want to show you how it works anyways. Pull it down just a tiny bit. Pull it. Oh, right here. Oh yeah, that's a big one. I don't know how good the video is going as far as what you can see or not. I won't know until I watch it. But every week I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna learn how to improve doing it. So it'll get gooder, as I say. Black right here. Get it kind of good and wet so I can pull it down. That's it. Just gonna tickle it just a little bit. Hair. You can get hair, you got this thing. It's a little hair. Happy hair. Oh boy. That's gonna work, because we'll do some reflections across it. And I'll explain that in a little bit. That's kind of the idea. I do a little bit here. I'll do a little bit here, and then we'll make the top of the sand dunes. I might as well just get it in, huh? Here's the black. Oh. Very lightly. Tickle it in. Sometimes you make a mistake, go over too far, it doesn't matter. It's paint. The whole idea is just to paint. It's so good for you. It's so relaxing. I can't explain it. I try to, but I can't. You have to do it. The ones that do it know what I'm talking about. It's so therapeutic. That's kind of working for now. Let's put this in the water. We'll make the sand dunes later. I'm too excited to use the woodpecker brush. And I don't have to do the woodpecker today, but I wanted to because it makes it so much quicker and easier. If I was doing this on a big canvas, all of this grassy stuff would be with the woodpecker brush. Little yellow paint, tap it off, and you get bigger speckly chit here. See it? Speckly chit. Speckly chit. I should patent that word. Light here, the sun's hitting it, and just kind of poke it away. You get the idea, but it looks more bigger grass in the front. Bigger grass. Oh, sometimes, one time, just poke it, tap it, twist it, turn it, bop it, wave it. I love this stuff. Sometimes I can't stop. That's gonna be it for the woodpecker brush. I'm just put a little color on the top of the sand dune grass up here, but very little. Just so like where the sun's closest to it. I got black on my medium brush. I'm just gonna wipe it off good. It's not clean, it's just wiped off. Take a little yellow, tap it off. I got this plastic tablecloth, which is great, because it can be really messy, especially if you spill the water. Better than drinking it, I guess. I'll get some yellows up here where the sun is. Gives the illusion that it's brighter here. And the yellow paint is so transparent, it's not very strong, especially when you're going over black. But it does kind of turn green, it's weird. A lot of people like blue and the yellow for green, but to me that's a cartoon green. This is real green, happy green. Oh God, I love this. So I'm gonna kind of quick here. And you can really get into this, like if you want to spend a lot of time on it, you can make the sand have a little bit of a beigey tint to it. Then do some white highlights, and it makes it more three-dimensional. But that's the idea so far. We're getting pretty close. I'm gonna throw it in the water and finish some business here. And we're gonna do some little add-on details, make this thing look cool, and we'll be moving on. All right, here we go, I'm back. So I got all this water, grass. Get the idea of how this works. It's not hard to do, a lot of poking. Well, I got the baby brush. Whenever you have any kind of reflections going straight down, you have to have vertical and horizontal. It makes it look reflection. It's the weirdest thing. Sometimes I use a business card with white paint and tap it so I get these straight lines. But it's a small canvas, so I'm actually going to try to take a baby brush. Sometimes add a little dirty water to it. Makes it spread easier. Roll it up to a little point. And I better set it down because I won't be able to do a straight line. But I'm just going to do some like little white water lines randomly wherever I want, but I want to go across some of this hairy stuff. So I got some of that hairy stuff where it goes across. That's a little crooked, Hillary. There we go. And just tickle it across. Try to keep it straight, unlike what I'm doing. But you just tickle it in there. You can put it anywhere you want. We got some big stuff here, so I'll get some white straight lines. Straight. I try to cross some of that hairy stuff. And it'll look reflection-y. It's amazing how it works. It changes everything. This is really right here. Straight lines. Straight. There we go. Randomly. Wherever you want them. Especially where the sun would be hitting it more. So you get some bright white here. These are really crooked, but maybe the water's moving. Maybe it's a windy day. I always make excuses. Just get some white in here. I could do a lot more of this, but I'm gonna try to wrap this up because I got an event here tonight. We're doing Swan Pond. I'm at Jake Rooney's restaurant in Harwich. Woo! One of my favorite places, it really is. I'm here every week. I don't go anywhere every week. I come here. These are like family to me, these people. So much fun. I abuse the place a little bit, but it's all good. It's good people here. I could have done a little bit more in my sky. I could add all kinds of stuff. Sometimes it's hard to stop. You just want to keep adding and adding and adding. But I had one last night too. I had a fundraiser event for like a horse farm thing. It was so much fun. We did Cape Cod wave. I'll show it to you. Let me get up. Used to be easier getting out. This is a 16 by 20 canvas. That's Cape Cod wave. I do a lot of Cape Cod-y stuff because I'm on the Cape. But we use a paper plate and set it here so we can make that perfect circle. Use a cup, put it here with white around it so you make a perfect round moon. And the rest of it's wicked easy. People are saying, I can't paint that, I can't paint. They came out so good. Most of them were better than mine last night. And I was the only one drinking heavy. That was crazy. Cape Cod wave. I should put it on the wall here. Well, I'm not taking Max down. That's my son and daughter-in-law's dog, Max. We dog sat him over the winter a lot, and he's just he's, you know, everybody's dog is special, but this dog is special. He'd sit there and watch TV with us. It was unbelievable. And he did everything but drink coffee. I thought that was going to happen next, but anyway, that's Max. So I'm going to kind of wrap this up. I'm going to attach a video of actually being at Fort Hill. Well, I think it's the prettiest place on Cape Cod. It's a quick video. It wasn't summer. Everything's brown and ugly, but it looks still beautiful. I'll add it to the video so you can check it out. So make sure you subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. I'm trying to get this thing out here. You know, YouTube doesn't push this out until you get big numbers and everything. They don't even know who I am. So most of the people watching this right now either have been to a live event or know who I am. But if you help me share it, like it, subscribe, and all that good stuff, I appreciate it. Until the next one a week, I'm going to do these things. I hope to see you at a live event too. Nothing like a live event. Thanks, kiddos. God bless you. Hey, kids. I thought I was finished, but I wasn't. I forgot the seagulls. So I said, hey, where's the seagulls? So I have my way of doing seagulls. There's a million different ways. Baby brush, white paint. Oh, God. Flat V's, I call it, you know, flat V's. So I hold it like a pencil. I'll just do one here somewhere, maybe right here. That's a flat V, flat V. And I'll make one a different direction. Don't fly in sequence. And I'll touch into here even a little bit, whatever. They can go wherever you want them to. Those are my two seagulls. Not hard. Sometimes I want bright white on it. I might do another coat if I don't screw it up. Yeah, I'll screw that one up. But the sun's really gonna be hitting this seagull. I don't think they get sunburned, they got feathers. So I got the white V's, flat V's, flat V's. I'm gonna make a tiny bit of gray. Little white, little black. That's gray. That's a dark gray, but you'll be able to see it. I'm just gonna go underneath the wings, like you do in your eyebrows. Just under the wings, just a little bit here, and a little bit over here. Same on this one. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. And when I do see, everything's blurry. I don't know why. It's like a little shadow underneath them. That's it. I don't clean it. I just wipe it off. So it's kind of dry. I just take a blob of white and poke the head. Just poke it. Poke the head. Then we add little black tips, and we're done. I don't clean it, wipe it off. Black's a very strong color. You don't have to clean it. Roll it up to a little point. You put two little tips, one at each end of each wing. These are my seagulls. You know, there is a couple different kinds of seagulls I noticed out there. There's the ones that live at the beach, squirking around, eating seafood. Looks like they're having fun. Then there's another whole brand, I don't know if they know each other, that lives at the dump. It's crazy, they're all over that place. And now they're in like the Walmart parking lot. They just hang out there. It's crazy. Seagulls, very strange bird, but they seem to do well, so it's working for them. So now I can end this thing. I got to set up for tonight, and we're going to have some crazy fun tonight. Got some good group coming. So that's it. Now we got seagulls in there. You can't see if I got the seagulls. We did it. Again, thanks a lot. Subscribe, like, share, because I can't get this out with YouTube. They don't know who I am. I need you kids. I'm going to wrap it up now again. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. We flipped it around, but you got to see this. This is just absolutely gorgeous. It seems to go forever. I think it's the prettiest place on Cape Cod. Come here once in a while. It's so peaceful. I'm trying to get the view in this. This is during the early spring, so everything hasn't turned green yet. Come back in about a month, and it's all a whole different view. It's all green, totally alive, happy. Crazy, crazy views. And I don't know if I can span way out there. You can see some of the, in the distance, you can see the sand dunes. Little white paint, little tappy on top. There they are. And sometimes the sun hits it and you get those bright colors in the background. I'm trying to go slow so you don't get dizzy watching this, but it's absolutely an amazing place. anywhere. Never mind just Cape Cod. This is absolutely iconic. This one, you know, nature is amazing. It's amazing. It doesn't end. Oh, try to go slow. It's so hard to go slow. But you get the idea. If you ever get a chance, come out here, check it out. This place is epic.